Yeah, I think he had a little spark after that, too. The 3 Smith.
Rise, the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, they get it, dude. Oh, they get it.
About the speed by the return man. Once he got in the open field,
The oven Thompson outside his target line, way off. Gets the rebound. Will kick it out. Durant. He's going to try. They want a free. It goes to Eason. Hits it with 106 left. Ball into Max Christie.
Getting set
Been marvelous tonight. Marvelous try. They want a free. It goes to Eason. Hits it with 106 left. Ball into Max Christie. Been marvelous tonight. Marvelous. Max Christie. Easton hits the 3 seconds remaining in the game. Dallas wins game. Double turn to home. 20 home.
Point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. How about that for starting things with a bang? Opening kickoff and house that baby. What a job there. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Yellow Jackets offense will have the first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
and they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending.
Just hit me if I don't hit you first.
Some coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fit. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
This crowd, full throat.
Know when y'all finish. Because y'all ain't post the stream so I can watch it so I can know when y'all finish.
You're my boy. You're the control. Lazy, lazy.
Wetting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Maine slithering whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Better get that seismograph ready here in Dallas.
this game. They wanted to set up third down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
The LSU Tigers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Grab behind the line. It's Green. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar, and that is no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Here comes the heat. He's got it. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
First downs is that alone. You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
Slams it ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's
Set it
in.
up,
They
boy.
weren't just trying to move the chain, they were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's fourth down. The Yellow Jackets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll leave it with him. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Holstein. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route, so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bobbles him up. And the Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Off play action on first down. Forced out of the pocket. Holds it in. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. Wide out trying to get it in. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started.
Y'all got 10 minutes.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone.
Two checks, bro. They tried to work. Boy. Doing all that. They thought I dropped it. Thought I dropped it. I thought I was going to drop it too.
Lead and taking control here in week 9.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead. They're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Knowles. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage. And the Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to the ground with the running back.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. Breaks into the open. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. The Yellow Jackets backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Hands it off. And the defense was just daring them to throw over the top, and the offense didn't. They got stuffed. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Picks up the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will remove the sticks. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still over the ground cover to pick up the first. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to pick up a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Dropping back, it's Knowles. Hauls it in. He breaks the tackle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
That might be the play that turns the momentum in this game, right? They're getting blown out right now on the scoreboard. It's late in the half. They've got to come away with a touchdown, but that might be the guy you need to keep going back to in the passing game to get yourself back in this game.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Wow.
With the
What's you running over for, bro? I don't need you coming over there.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking left. That's caught. It's Harris. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Got a man. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to throw time, running short in the half. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
The Yellow Jackets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Unloads to the right.
Yeah, that's too good. That was too good.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that the rest of this game.
To throw, it's Knowles. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They want to throw it. Here's the pressure. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellows, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable 1st half in Baton Rouge. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here.
Just know your father will be getting off early. Y'all not gonna get in trouble, but go to sleep, please.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they hadn't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the 1st half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
And the Yellow Jackets want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Yellow Jackets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Back to pass, it's Knowles. Here's a hit. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Yellow Jackets decide to put it away. guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Give to the running back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Durham. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Might be looking to run. Gets away. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's the handoff. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room as they mark it at the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point, first one of the game. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Wants to throw. It's Knowles. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Gonna make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Durham. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense. Pressure the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Fires left. Quickly complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Running into the open space. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. The Yellow Jackets come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 7 over Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to take off. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on third. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver. He catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Dropping back, it's Holstein. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. LSU quick to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the first down.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across.
Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the stomping has commenced. With that last score, things comfortable here in the fourth as they are headed to a 7-1 record.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
I'll do it after I finish this CPU game in another league.
And they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back
In another league.
David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step too here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up.
Turning it on. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. The play action fake. It's complete.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's when he catch it, big fella.
Scanning the field, it's Knowles. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Trying to take it back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense will come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. They want that clock to run. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead.
There he goes. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. LSU right back to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Green. They're able to keep it
this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the fourth quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
Trying to pound their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the option. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. To the air. It's Knowles. Completes it in the middle.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can nail it out from here.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Paul, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Might be calling a hot route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Grabs it inside the 10. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. LSU quick to the line. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. And they don't have to go for a touchdown here with this little time left and with the lead, but they might anyway. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Holstein. Moves around to clear up the vision. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he tacks on the extra point. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After this, it'll be a wrap. Timeout is called with just a single second left. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He'll take another shot here. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents, start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.